Yeah, I don't know what to do. For the past week, I've been so unbelievably not motivated to do anything, especially related to content, which sucks. Not even motivation, but just unwilling. Like, I just can't kind of get focused, which I always have a problem with because I have ADHD or whatever, right? But it's been really, really bad. And that's not good because I really, really need to start grinding. I have 5 months here, and then after that, I have to actually go live like a normal human being. I'm hoping I get this job, like this new one that I'm applying to, but that one's gonna take some work to where I can actually afford to rent comfortably. And I don't want to rent, I want to own a place because renting's stupid, right? Like, I'm 25, I should be trying to buy something at this point. But I just like walk around like a sloth. And I don't smoke, I don't drink. So like, what is causing this? I've been getting enough sleep. I guess it's just stress from my family. I'm incredibly worried about my little brother. I keep getting just like constant shocks, or I'm running or something, or walking trying to feel better in the nice warm weather. Thank God that's still a thing right now. And then all of a sudden I start thinking about how okay, maybe if I worked a different job instead of working at that useless dead-end fucking bar, which I guess that doesn't help that it's literally across the street from me now. So every single day I'm reminded that I wasted 10 years of my life working in that shithole making garbage money when I could have been actually like developing skills or something. But yeah, I'm just incredibly unmotivated. So that's why there's no like videos or anything. Not even unmotivating, just like sloth, just brain fog, like just nothing. Like, my brain's just not working. I can't focus on anything, even when I want to. And it sucks. I got on stream. I want to stream. I love streaming when I have people watching me and I'm just like, in that zone where I can, I'm going back and forth, just having a great time. I love that. But I got on stream for like 15 minutes before anyone even joined, and I just like died. I just ended it because it was like, I guess maybe I just wasn't in the mood to play Planet Coaster 2. Maybe, honestly, I probably shouldn't be playing that game for this channel. That's more of a just kind of chill game at like 10 o'clock at night when I'm bored and don't want to do anything else kind of game, right? I'm not really super, I'm creative, but I'm not like that, right? Not like structurally creative, right? I'm not going to make anything crazy that like people are going to actually want to watch me make. I'm not going to play that game enough to care and like be, that creative, if that makes sense. So I'm probably just wasting time doing that. Also, my Pokemon Pocket channel, I've got 20 videos on there. Some of the videos have been doing well, and like the click-through rate is fantastic. The watch time is okay. They just don't get views. They just really don't get views. And why would they? They're incredibly lazy videos. I don't really make a good intro. But like, I see worse videos doing better, if I'm being honest. So it is also discouraging, but I'm used to it. It's not like I haven't done this for 6 years, basically getting nothing out of it. Putting way more time and money into it than I've gotten out of it, outside of a few outliers. I had some ideas that I might go back to where I'm just doing like generic streamer trash, like for example making a tier list out of all the decisions I've made in my life, or some dumb shit like that, something I can actually sit down and make a video on. But I have to actually want to do it. I have to actually do it, but the brain fog it don't work. I don't know, maybe it's just been this week. Maybe in a week I'll be better. But by then, I really need to get this job or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm eating like shit and I need to eat better. Maybe that'll help. It definitely will help. What am I saying? I know it'll help, but I don't even know why I'm making this video. I just want to make a video and I can't think of anything. So I'm just going to talk about my brain and, how it's not working right now. Which sucks, because like a few days ago, I'm literally telling like, oh my God, I'm so happy, and I am happy I'm out of that house. But at the same time, it's like nothing's changed. Nothing's actually changed. My life still sucks. I'm still like, so far behind where I should have been. It's not even funny, It's like I wasted so much time working in those bars, being told I was making good money, when in reality it was not at all. I was not building a future. I was not doing anything. The one saving grace was the fact that I, was good at investing. So I took some of that money and almost became a millionaire doing it. But then obviously, I don't know if you count, like if you want to consider it greed or, want to point out the fact that I kind of had a manic episode, didn't sleep for 4 days because my father was shot. But, it's like, oh, of course, Dakota's finally being successful. Drug addict family members drama bullshit. Just gotta wean its way in there. I can't escape it. I can't, I gotta have that on the back of my mind constantly, or in the forefront of my mind, because it's happening right in front of me and, actually kicking me in the balls. Now I'm finally free of it, but it's too late. Everything's more expensive now. I have no money to trade with, and I'm working the worst job I've ever worked. I'm already fucked. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go for a walk, and then I'm gonna try and come home and I guess just sit down and make a video, and not stream. I want to stream because obviously it's easier to make money streaming, but it's also, more time consuming, and then I have to go back and edit it. Whereas with a normal video, I could just film and edit at sort of the same time. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just so crazy brained, just all over the place all the time. I'm just like depressed for no reason. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I also hate how echoey this place is. I need to buy those sound reducing things so bad. I trust me, it's a nice problem to have. The room is, a normal sized room instead of the box I lived my entire life in. The pot smelling box that smelled like cigarettes and pot because my brother couldn't just be a normal human being. Not like we didn't grow up in the ghetto. We grew up next to it, but we were at least not actually like that. Don't know why you had to turn into that. But, whatever. He's dealing with even worse than I am now. He's like homeless, and I love him to death. And it's not even his fault half the time. I mean, obviously, he didn't have the same chances as me. Well, he had the same chances as me, but he also, also had a bad father, like I did, because it was the same father. Grew up in the same house. My grandma bullied the shit out of him. And, we didn't have a single parent who was really a good, I guess, parent. So, no one really guided us into being successful human beings whatsoever. They just kind of let us glide, So now we're just kind of, he went his own way with that. I tried my best, but obviously it's hard to figure shit out when all you got are YouTube videos. I think I did pretty well. I almost became a millionaire, If I didn't have to deal with his bullshit, probably would be. But, I learned a lot of lessons because of that. So hopefully that works out well. And also the landlord won't let us have my gecko. So I have to find out where that's going to stay for a little bit longer. Because my friend Devin, thank you, by the way, for doing that. He only wanted to take care of it for a week. So that sucks, We're going to have to find a place for that. My aunt will probably take it, but, they've already done enough for me. I don't know why. It's so cringe that, there's no pets, even if it's literally just a box. That's all a gecko is a box that you put down for 6 months. It's not going to make a mess. Makes less of a mess than I do. Where am I going with this? Yeah, this is just me kind of complaining, I guess. There's no real end to this video, but how could there be? I can't think straight. So I'm going to go for a walk at my gym job where I don't have any clients. Oh, well, you don't set up RPSs. Man, I don't like fucking doing that. I didn't sign up to do that. I signed up to train people. Why am I at a commercial gym making no money for training people with my certification that I paid fucking $2,500 for? I know it's not a lot compared to college degrees, but that's that's really more so the college degrees part, right? It's pretty much a scam at this point because of how expensive they are. Most people don't even end up using them. It's more so the certification costing $2,500 is way more reasonable, but at the same time it's okay, I spent a shit ton of money on it. I expect to be paid appropriately, and it's okay, I paid this, and now I'm making $12 per session and barely get any sessions. Because, people don't go to a commercial gym to train with people. They go to a commercial gym because they want to spend a little bit of money to go have access to workout equipment. So most people I get are there for a month And that's only because the salesperson manipulated them into buying it. They didn't actually want the training. And I hate that because like they want me to go to people for hours a day, walk up to people and just tell them, hey, come here, let me set you up with an results protocol session. I think it's lingo for let me try to sell you training. That's all it is. You get an in-body scan, which is like the nicest thing they have, which is just basically a super scale that actually shows you your muscle density, body fat percentage, and all that shit. But it's, you get that. Okay, that takes 5 minutes, and then they're going to talk to you for 45 minutes, showing you around the gym, which is nice, but then also like trying to sell you training. Like that's what they're there for. And I hate sending people there because they just, it's just such a, like, I feel like such a snake oil salesman. Like my training's good. I know how to work out, clearly, right? Like I know what I'm doing, especially when it comes to like athletic stuff. Problem is I don't, you gotta want to do it. And the vast majority of these people don't want to do it. And I'm not a liar, I don't like being dishonest with people. So I just have a hard time trying to ask people to kind of, work out with me, basically, or, go talk to the salesperson to do that. Because, like, I have to tell them, they want me to not tell them about trying to sell them training, but I know that's why they're going there. So I just feel gross fucking trying to get them to do that. I'm rambling. This is a horrible video. All right, you know what? We're done. I'm gonna think and try to make a good video again once in my life. You guys, let me know in the comments if you have any ideas, I guess. I do read them. I know I ask that a lot and then I end up not doing any of them. I think about doing them and then I just end up not doing them. God. Why'd Divine Knockout do bad, man? I had such a good thing going with that. All I had to do was play the fucking game for 30 minutes a day. I wish I could have got that going with Pokemon Pocket, but it's just like, even if I do get it going, it's going to take too long to make money off of it. Like I want to be successful already doing this shit. But clearly I don't want it because like if I did, I'd be doing it, right? But I just don't sit down and do it. I'll just play video games or just sit around and do nothing all day long. Every day. I just have no energy to do it. Honestly, I gotta stop eating like shit. That's all right. Stop rambling. The video's done. The video's done.